Hey mama, welcome back to my channel. If you are a new friend here, my name is Jenny. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So perhaps you clicked on this video because you are my friend IRL and you're checking in. Perhaps you clicked on this video because you're my mama and my mom is very supportive and watches everything. Or maybe like me, you are a postpartum mom who did not have a graceful transition into motherhood and now into reestablishing self-care, fitness routine, and feeling like your old self. I have to say, first of all, I am a certified personal trainer and a certified holistic health coach. And as you'll see in a video that I can post over here, fitness was a huge part of my life prior to getting pregnant. If you know me, like I said, in real life, or you've followed me on Instagram for a little bit, or if you've watched any of my previous vlogs, you may have heard that when I was in my 20s, I struggled with disordered eating, body dysmorphia, and I really had a negative relationship with my body and food. And I always wanted to be smaller and take up less space. And I really thought that that was the epitome of health and the epitome of self-value. And luckily my life changed drastically when I was about 27. I'm just a few months away from being 36. When I was 27, I had an epiphany that like there has to be more to life than this, than always being in pain and being sad and neglecting myself and depriving myself. So prior to getting pregnant, I spent 7 years, if I'm doing the math correctly, trying to make my relationship with my body and food and exercise one that is focused on health and thriving in life and having a lust for life and adding to my life rather than taking away. And I have to say I'm really proud of myself that from the time I was 27 until just before having the baby, I gained just about 25 pounds. I, for the first time in my life, had a regular period. I had never had one before. I would go 9 months without a period and then it would last like 2 or 3 days. And I really focused on the healthier I could be would show if my body could have a regular cycle, and I did. So, I am so proud of my body. Anyway, I am making this video, episode 1, as you'll see here, episode 1 of Motherhood UN-sugarcoated. I absolutely love YouTube. It is why I started a YouTube channel. It is because I love connecting with other women, hearing other women's stories and experiences, and learning through other people and other women and getting to connect with them. However, I will say that all of the postpartum information that I have been finding, even pregnancy stuff that I've been finding, are all about like this beautiful, blissful, happy, easy experience. And I think that's wonderful. I do know that some women and some mothers do have those experiences. I am not that mom. And so I'm making this video in case you are also not that mom. You know, I watched a YouTube video the other day of someone who said their first pregnancy, they felt totally normal. They did not have any nausea, they were not tired, nothing. They just felt like more beautiful. And I did not have that experience. I had hyperemesis, which is severe morning sickness, all the way through my pregnancy. And as I will later share in my full labor / birthing vlog, I threw up more than 30 times in labor. So baby girl, let me tell you, I did not have that beautiful pregnancy glow that I was promised. All of these vlogs that I'm now seeing of other women's postpartum experiences, they're like, they have an amazing morning routine, an amazing nighttime routine. They are walking with their baby in the stroller everywhere. The baby loves the car. They have an amazing fitness routine. Again, I didn't have that experience. I love my baby more than anything. Mommy, I don't even think you need to say that. We do not need to justify our struggles with how much we love our babies and how grateful we are. But I will say, I do love him so much. But it came with so much struggle. So I just want to say, if you are struggling in any area and all you are seeing is everyone smiling and talking about how grateful and how blessed they are to be a mother, I feel you in that it's not only that. You know, like I said, I'm a certified personal trainer, and before getting pregnant, I was the fittest and the strongest and the most badass I had ever been. And then to have hyperemesis and have that completely cut off was totally disheartening. And now my postpartum experience was so intense. I, for the first 2 weeks of Hawk's life, couldn't even get out of bed. I was told by my midwife and doula, do not get out of bed except to pee. And let me tell you, I needed to be walked to the bathroom by my husband. And for the first 2 weeks, he had to shower me. I could not lift my arms. I could not stand on my own. It was crazy. And now here I am, 5.5 months postpartum. And if you had asked me all throughout, before getting pregnant, during my pregnancy, and even as soon as Hawkie came, I was like, the second 6 weeks hits and I'm cleared to exercise, I am into it again. I am lifting those heavy weights. I am doing it. But the truth is, I'm not there. My body needed way more time to heal. And if you are also having an experience like me where your body needs more time to heal, trust me, I understand how frustrating that is, and it can be disheartening. And I have severe moments of sadness. Yes, I am seeing a postpartum depression therapist who is amazing. I love her so much, because to be able to reconcile how hard it is for me to have lost my well-being that I fought so hard for now nearly a year and a half, because of my entire pregnancy being so sick, it is really hard to come to terms with. And even if you haven't gone that long, it is so hard to transition from an independent person to a person who is really here to serve someone else for a bit of time. And although I am a personal trainer and I used to be so motivated, I gotta be honest, partially because of this pandemic, it is really difficult to even get out of pajamas. And some days even brush my teeth, because it's sort of like, who the F cares, because we aren't going to see anyone. So if you are in this position like me of it taking longer to heal than you expected, yeah, I think that's just unfortunately not shown that often. We're like told as women that we can bounce back quickly, that you can get back into exercise and being intimate with your partner at 6 weeks, but our bodies aren't there. Like, we grew a being in our body for 9 months, and then you expect 6 weeks after pushing that baby out, or even a C-section, no matter how that baby came out, we expect to be able to like get back to it. Like, that's so crazy to me. And unfortunately, I don't feel like there was enough information out there in the world of women sharing that it's okay to honor our bodies and what we need, and not everyone is capable of jumping right back into it. So I wanted to make this video to, one, say, girl, I still pee my pants all the time. So let that be known. My pelvic floor has not healed well. If I think about pee and I don't immediately go to the bathroom, I full on pee my pants. Like, I can't stop it. It's crazy. And I did a workout this week that in the past I was using 20-pound weights, like 20-pound dumbbells. I was using 3-pound dumbbells, and it was effing hard. And I had to modify that workout, which would not have been hard for me. At almost every single thing that they said to do, I was like, okay, well, I have to do a different version of this. Okay, I have to do a different version of this. So again, if you are feeling me on any of this, if you're still peeing your pants, if your body hasn't healed, if you don't have motivation, if you are in your pajamas, mama, I feel you. It is okay. And I think that we need to all just take a deep breath and not put so much pressure on ourselves. And even if everyone around you appears to be gracefully transitioning into motherhood and gracefully picking those weights back up and getting back into it, take a deep breath. It's okay that you are not alone. And I really hope that in the future, more moms can share honestly about the difficulties in transitioning into motherhood. Anyway, with that said, I will also share that I've been in bed all day today with a fever because I have 2 or 3 clogged milk ducts in this breast and it hurts so goddamn bad. But I did some research to find out why you get clogged milk ducts. And what's funny is that one of the reasons it says is a very intense upper body workout, which I did yesterday, and I was so proud of myself. You win some, you lose some, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Anyway, I just want to say, if you are struggling to refine yourself, to recognize yourself, or to get motivated, first start with compassion, because that's something that I've really had to work on. I've had to work so hard during my entire journey of becoming a mother and releasing expectations on myself and how the experience will go. And really, I think that's like the biggest, most wonderful lesson we can learn, is to stop putting so much pressure on ourselves, because as women, I think we've been taught all our lives to show up with perfection and happily and not complain when things are hard, or to really share genuinely. And I know that I am blessed because I had a baby, but it does not take away the fact that it is also mother effing hard, okay? That phrase, strong as a mother, is real, okay? There's nobody who's as strong as a mother. It is insane. Anyway, with that said, I also want to say that now that I am 5.5 months postpartum, I am getting a little bit tired of feeling unself-fulfilled. So I set a goal with my therapist last week that I wanted to exercise twice last week, without expectation of how it would go, without being angry at myself if I didn't enjoy it, but just to see if I did enjoy it. And to be honest, it was really hard to get into my workout clothes. So hard. I came up with every excuse in the book to be like, maybe I should just do this other thing. The workouts didn't go amazingly. Like I said, I was using 3-pound weights. I had to modify basically everything. But at the end, I felt like, okay, I'm one step closer to feeling good. I'm one step closer to feeling like my old self. And look, I know in motherhood there's so much new that you bring in and you become more dynamic and it's a whole new version of you. But there are things that I do want to take from the old me and bring it into this new reality. And I did something really silly last week because I was like, okay, I want to do something that used to make me feel really motivated to exercise, which was I ordered some new workout clothes thinking like, I'm going to put these on and I'm going to feel so bomb and then I'm going to want to work out. And the truth of it was, I had a really hard experience. I put them on and it didn't make me feel bomb. They didn't fit me, they pinched me, and to use an old way of motivating myself and it actually hurt me was so sad and disappointing. But again, it was just like, okay, I have to release the expectation. That was just an experience. That was just like a thing. So I just want to say, if you are in that position as well, have compassion for yourself, for your amazing body that just had a baby. So I know this video has gotten really rambly. I've gone all over the place. I just really want to say, have compassion for yourself. If you are trying to move forward, do it with a sense of, this is just an experiment. I just want to know how this feels. I just want to know what it's like. And don't put expectations on yourself, because it really hurts if it doesn't come out the way that you want it to or expected it to. And please connect with other mamas who are willing to share honestly and vulnerably. It's so important that we not forget that is like women connecting. Like, we have such strength when we come together. So I encourage you to reach out to someone. Holler at me on Instagram at jennys.good.life. I am pretty active over there and very honest over there. And feel free to like comment down below. I really want to connect with other mamas. If you're having a hard time, I feel you. And I hope you enjoyed this episode of Motherhood Un-sugarcoated, and I will see you next Sunday when I post my next video, which you can always check out on Sunday. Feel free to subscribe down below. Hit that like button if you got anything out of this video, and feel free to share it with another mama if you feel like she needs to be reminded that it's okay if motherhood and getting back into fitness isn't the easiest thing postpartum. We will get there in time, and it's okay if it takes a year, 5 years, 10 years, or if you never get back into fitness. Anyway, so much love to all of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you next time.